As any health organisation around the world advises, everybody should be looking at including 5 to 6 servings of vegetables, as well as 2 servings of fruit per day. The reasons for that is these foods are really highly rich in nutrients. They've got a wide selection of vitamins, minerals, and dietary fibre. Unless you're a creative cook, it's really difficult to consume that quantity daily within your diet. Juicing and blending is amongst the most easier forms of turning those fruits and vegetables into something more consumable. We became the leaders in juicing because we became really close to the consumer problem that juicing had by making fresh juice at home. We spent time in homes to understand the problem and the issues. It was really quite arduous. So what we did was set about to redesigning the product completely. And back in 1999, we invented the juice fountain, the first whole wide feed-chute juicer, which revolutionised juicing and in fact has remained the standard in juicing for the last 20 years.
Breville are one of the leaders in juicing and blending, I think, because we don't just focus on one thing.
We're always looking for new innovation, new ways of doing things. So whether that be centrifugal, slow juicing, masticating, triturating juicing, there's always a better way.
The difference between juicing and blending is that the juice is very smooth in texture and highly concentrated nutrition, whereas the blend is typically more aerated and offers more dietary fibre. With blending, because you can add a variety of different ingredients, offers a much larger versatility in terms of different meals and beverages, such as smoothies and soups. You can create sauces and dips and frozen desserts. Trends in mixology in recent years has inspired us to look at this area a lot more deeply, just to see how much further we can go, utilising both our juicer and blender products to create more interesting beverage results.
We've been prototyping this product for years and gone through countless prototypes of different details. There was a lot of resolution needed around the blender lid and the blender spout. We're also combining vacuum blending with a vacuum compatible lid and blender jar with the juicer being able to juice directly into the blender.
The Bluicer has basically all the functionality, all the advantages of a full centrifugal juicer, a full high-powered blender, and also has a format which allows you to combine those 2 functions very easily in a way that allows you to create textures and flavours which weren't possible before.
The Bluicer is like having 3 appliances in one because you have a full function juicer, you have a high-speed blender, and you can also combine the functionality of both products into what we call a Bluicer.
People like their drinks different. Some like it pulpy and chunky, and some like it really smooth. So being able to get all those flavours that we like and then choosing what texture we want is really important.
What's great about Bluicing is that you don't need to choose between a blender and juicer. You can combine them and make a whole type of blended drink that you couldn't before.
When we're looking at testing our products, through each stage of the build, we do the same tests. We're looking at the percentage of the juice yield to make sure that we get the best product and the best yield that we can. And then looking at the blender side, we're seeing how fine those particles are compared to our flagship blender.
Particle size is a critical part of what makes good texture and mouthfeel, especially in a blended drink. When we're designing the blades, the geometry of the blades, blade edge, and even how close it is to the jug, using our particle analysis machine, we can really put a number on whether the improvements or the changes that we've made have affected the particle size that we can get.
We do a lot of testing in commercial kitchens through the development process. We also do a fairly stringent life test program. That gives us the confidence that our products are going to be sturdy and strong and have that commercial sort of feel about them, that they're going to last.
The reason our products perform really well is because we start with a desired food result. Then we work backwards from there. We create superior performance, and then we combine that with a thoughtful design which is intuitive and engaging to use.
We're always looking to reduce those friction points between the user and a fantastic glass of juice. There's never a finish line with our development. We're always looking for improvement, and I think that's what sets us apart.